Hey everyone, so this last week was my 1 year anniversary of when I had my Barbie butt surgery, and so I wanted to do a video of the top 10 things that I feel like are helpful in recovering from this surgery. So first off, they'll probably give some of this to you at the hospital, but just gauze. As you're recovering, there's going to be some drainage in that area, and so to be able to have some gauze that you know is clean, is sterile, that you can just stick in there to help keep things clean, can help prevent infection as well. Highly recommend, asking for some before you leave from the hospital if they haven't given you any. Next, I would definitely recommend, I borrowed this from my sister. I'll try to show it to you, but it is a pregnancy pillow. It's very big. But this was seriously so helpful to me as I was recovering, because for 6 weeks you can't sit down. So anyway, having a giant pillow that you can kind of form around you to help you try to get as comfortable as you can was really helpful. So I would definitely recommend getting a pregnancy pillow. Next, this is something that my friend gave to me. She was trying to think of what would be helpful, and she actually gave me some sippy cups, which I know sounds hilarious. But because you can't sit, it's hard to be able to drink laying down. And so having a sippy cup was great. And along with that, having drinks like that are high in electrolytes. So Gatorade, Powerade, Body Armor, Liquid IV, Drip Drop. Those are all great options to try to help keep your electrolytes up, because your colon does a lot to absorb water and to keep you hydrated. And so drinking a lot of electrolytes is going to be important for you. And having something nearby that makes it easy to drink that is helpful. So I would say either a sippy cup or straws, but it's nice to have something with a lid that if it spills over or tips over, it's not going to spill. So sippy cups were very helpful. This one is amazing too. One of these grabber thingies. I love this thing. And, it makes it, again, it's hard. You've had surgery, it's painful to bend over, you can't sit, it's uncomfortable to move. So if you've dropped something, this is amazing to be able to pick it up. So the PT, the physical therapist at the hospital gave this to me. So again, you could ask them, I don't know, you might be able to find this like on Amazon, but this is totally helpful as well as when you're recovering from surgery. So I would definitely, and these are just fun to have anyway. Like I still have mine, so definitely get one of these. This I got off of Amazon. Comes in a nice little bag here. This is called a shewe. This is what it looks like. I would absolutely recommend to get one of these if you're female recovering from a Barbie butt surgery, because again, for 6 weeks, you can't sit down. I was trying to be really careful to allow myself to heal as best I could. So that includes sitting on the toilet. So having this to be able to pee standing up was amazing. It definitely takes a little bit of practice. So I would recommend getting it before your surgery and just like try it out in the shower. But you seriously just like hold it up against yourself and aim it into the toilet so that you can pee standing up. And this was, seriously, it helped so much. I think it really aided in my recovery that I didn't have to worry about trying to sit on the toilet to pee. So Amazon, it was like $13 or something. Again, it's called a shewe. Would definitely recommend this. Let's see. This is for after you've recovered, like after the 6 week period, because again, you're not going to be sitting for 6 weeks. I got this from Walmart's online store, but it is just a cushion. I have a desk job right now, and this has been amazing. I sit with like my butt on this end, so then there's no pressure pushing up against where the surgery was done. But again, I would just do like a chair cushion, something like that. Like look up on, again, this one was from Walmart. I think it was about $20, but this has been, because sitting is still not the comfiest thing for me, so I have absolutely loved having this. This has been very helpful for me. Let's see what else I've got on here. A huge thing as you're recovering from the surgery would be a support person. We had a bed that was pretty high up, and I could not get into the bed on my own after surgery. And so my husband, I would tell him I was ready. I would come and stand next to the bed, and my top half, I would fall in, and he would grab my legs and lift them up into the bed. So, if you're needing help in and out of bed, in and out of the shower because you're really weak, I would also say, since you can't sit you're laying for so long, my legs and like thighs would get really sore. So having someone that could come and like kind of rub them, help get the blood flowing as well, is really helpful. So you definitely want someone who can come support you through this surgery, because it's a tough recovery. A standing desk. My same friend who gave me the sippy cup also let me borrow a standing desk that they had. That was helpful because as I was getting a little stronger, I still couldn't sit, but it gave me something I could have my computer out, I could have things out and be able to stand up, and it wasn't hurting my back being hunched over. It was at like the height to stand. So that is also a good idea with this surgery. Something to help pass the time. Like I said, you're going to be laying down for a long time. So having like TV shows, a book that you're interested in, you know, some things are going to be tricky to do lying down, certain like activities that you might like to do to pass the time normally. Like I love doing puzzles. Not really a realistic thing to do in recovery of the surgery, but you know, maybe like a coloring book you might be able to do. But yeah, again, like a book, TV show, things like that to help pass the time. Let me just make sure I got through these. So the last thing that I have on here is a hopeful attitude. Like I said, the recovery from this surgery is tough. It is tough. Like, it is a total change to your body. There's pain involved. There's frustration with not being able to sit. But I'm sitting here right now on my bed as I make this video, and I'm comfortable doing that. So just having hope that it will get better. You know, as you go through the recovery, I would strongly encourage to really go for that full 6 weeks without sitting at all, to allow your body to heal as best it can. That helped me a ton. I didn't have any tearing. I didn't have any issues really with my recovery. It's just been, you know, challenging. It's been painful in certain aspects, but I still know it was the right thing. But anyway, those are my top 10 things to help with recovering from Barbie butt surgery, and I hope you found this list helpful. If you have other things that you think would be helpful for people, drop it in the comments below. And if you are getting ready for this surgery, good luck. You can do it. You are strong and you will make it. I'm grateful that I can sit here a year later and say that I made it. So anyway, I hope you all are having an amazing day.